Yo, Soul Tribe, my family out there. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope all is well out there and your journeys are nothing but blessed and peaceful. I have some things I want to talk about, but first of all, let's pull a card and see what the energy is coming here. I did pre-shuffle these, gave them a good blessing and a heart. Man, I tell you what, it just never ceased to amaze me. Obviously, Spirit wants that one. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. You're probably wondering what that is. Kind of goes along with that Four of Cups. You know, in the Four Cups, you have three cups sitting in front of you. And then you have a offering from above. And you're just sitting there denying it. Sitting against the tree. Arms crossed in defense. And you're denying it. You know, in my last video, I talked about trying to gain control of my mind. I went into doing some research on how to help myself gain control of my one last vice, which is smoking cigars. And I came across a doctor named Dr.Joe Despenza. I will put his name down below, and I highly suggest you listen to him. He is on many different channels. Very incredible doctor, scientist, performs seminars about the mind and the frontal lobe. And I'll spare you all the jargon, but as I listen to him, I but I had a lot of epiphanies go on. When I started this journey 22 months ago, I weighed in at 298 pounds. Through the most stressful time of my life and heartbreaking time of my life in this spiritual journey, I became the healthiest I have ever been in my life. My blood pressure's way down. I'm top notch. I feel like an athlete. What I started doing is I just started having faith. And then I always kept a positive attitude, knowing that everything would work out. What I did not realize is the effects of the mind, of how it heals your immune system. It heals so many things inside of you with a positive attitude, with positive affirmations, with manifesting. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably watch manifestation videos, and how when you change your mindset, it not only helps your health, your physical, mental, body health, your immune system, everything, it starts to manifest out into the quantum field. It's absolutely mind-blowing what I learned. And I highly suggest you watch some of these videos of this Dr. Joe Despenza. I'm not sponsored by them by no means, but it really kind of triggered some things inside of me. Um, People that have went to his seminars, getting out of wheelchairs and walking, being cured from stage 4 cancer, muscular dystrophy, a slew of diseases that are caused by the mind. Um, our mind is meant to evolve and evolution and to better ourselves. As I see society nowadays, we're so caught up in the hustle and bustle and families and this and that and everything. We ended up creating ourselves sickness because we don't give ourselves the time to be in a positive attitude. I'm going to tell you something about this positive attitude and being in the armor of that positivity. Somebody the other day told me, he's like, yeah, many people don't like me. I said, the reason why is your light scares their demons. As I've gone through this journey, I've seen family, I've seen religious leaders curl underneath the positivity and the light of my consciousness. The other day, you're going to find this out. You do this journey and you stick with it, that you are going to bring out things in people because of your light and your positivity. You have done nothing wrong, but they'll come after you. And it's not them. Being an empath, I can see the best in all people, but I also can see their shadow side. The thing about kindness and being kind to yourself and learning consciousness and how to consciously kill them with kindness. Now I'm talking about becoming a assassin to demons, to assassinate darkness in people that you love with kindness and a smile. You're not going to do anything because, after all, it's said we do not fight against flesh. We fight against principalities beyond us. This sword right here hangs at my front door, and it's a reminder to me every day I walk out with my positive attitude. I am fully prepared to cut the people out of my life that no longer serve my highest good. The other night, I had a friend of 9 years call me up. Been 2-3 weeks, and I was done with her. Done. Call me up. Called me early in the afternoon. I did not answer the phone call. Called me up at 10:30 at night. I'm like, well, what's this about? When I started to speak the truth to this woman and tell her that she was broken and we had met when I was broken and I no longer can tolerate her trauma and the trauma bond that we shared, her demon came at me sideways. Sideways. And I laughed and I said, I no longer have time for you or anything that is about you. Needless to say, cut that one out. I have cut so many people out of my life in the last, it's almost 2 years, that I'm talking family, friends. I had a very small group of people that I associate with. Very small, like 2, maybe 3. There's people in your life that you cannot cut out, like baby mamas, co-parenting. And at that point in time, I ask you to build a temple of positivity, because you can't cut these people out of your life. You have to work with them. You enter that temple knowing that nothing can shake your unwavering mindset and consciousness and your awareness to what is going on. And with kindness and love and compassion, no matter what they say or do, don't react. If you need to react, take your time, because silence speaks 1,000 words. It is mind-blowing what I learned about my mind and how to change neurons and change, they call it neuroplasticity. It's absolutely mind-blowing. When I started this journey, I was an alcoholic. I took on other people's emotions. I hurt people I love, and it ultimately destroyed my life. But in that neuroplasticity, that traumatic moment that I lost everything, I made a conscious decision to quit drinking and change my life. And at that point in time, I became positive. I went through a lot of spiritual warfare, but I stuck with it. And my mindset was driven by emotions. Now, your emotions and your positive mindset are going to lead to a more healthier, more prosperous, a better life for you. This is kind of the missing link when you are able to take your mind and control it, and then your mind body and control it, and allow your soul to speak through your heart. And it makes sense to me. I'm not sure if it will for you, but I did that stuff subconsciously in my life to change my life. And by watching this man and realizing, I just had epiphany after epiphany, going, wow, I did that subconsciously and became the healthiest man and the best person I possibly could be through the trauma and through the stress. Your environment is essential to your well-being and your positivity. The people, it is said that you are an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That's why the sword. If you have to cut bad people out of your life, don't feel bad about it, because you're doing it for your well-being. You're doing it for your health. You're doing it for your family. You're doing it for your future. Enough of my jargon. I don't know. I love you guys. I hope this helps you guys. Let's pull a couple more cards to see what's we got out here. We're coming into eclipse season. We got an eclipse on the new moon. We got an eclipse of the full moon, the Taurus full moon, no doubt. That's just mind-boggling to me, because there's astrology and these eclipses, we're gonna see things. I'm already starting to cut people out of my life. I have two baby mamas. One of them I have to deal with. One of them I don't because my daughter's in college. It's funny how they will call you after days and days and they won't even ask how you doing, how you been, and they know the trials and tribulations you've went through for the almost the last 2 years and how broken you were and how you creeped yourself out of the mud and stood up straight and dust yourself off, and they don't ask. You know what they ask? They ask for something from you. They don't ask to give nothing to you or just call to check in. No, what can you do for me? I got a baby mama that's going to get cut out of my life. Done. My 18 years is up. Bye-bye, Felicia. So let's see what sacred geometry we got out here. Holy Spirit. That one was from last week, flipped over. There they are. Can't even see them. Wise friend. Himalayan passage. I got snow on the mountains up here. Wow. Let's see what we got. The 61 card. I'm going to leave that sword to remind you that it's okay to cut people out of your life, because when they do come back, they will come back in a different temperament. And if they never come back, they weren't meant to be. They were supposed to be a part of your history, not your future. 61, wise friend, nature's wisdom. The ancient trees are wisdom keepers. They hold within their bark and branches vast libraries of knowledge, history, and earth's mysteries. They are fully willing to make these accessible to anyone who makes an effort to tune into their language. Thank you, tree, because I come up here for your wisdom and your love and the beautiful quietness up here. When you approach a master teacher or a revered elder, it is customary to offer prayers and pay tribute. The old ones love such acknowledgement, and they respond to your recognition of their wisdom by expanding their energy field and offering shelter. As you sit in this presence, open your inner knowing to the place of receptivity. Relax. Breathe in a slow, rhythmic manner and listen. Messages may come in the whispers or exclamations. You may receive words, and likely simply knowing will occur. Trees are renowned poets and givers of riddles, so don't expect exact answers. Cultivate a relationship with the tree near your home, one you can visit often. Let your experience within this wise friend guide you into the language of trees. Once you learn this connection, you may talk you may find trees talking to you everywhere. That is just so beautiful. Where'd it go? Here they are. Be cool if they had a little card stand on this little sword, but this is to remind me to stay strong too. 14, Himalayan path. Himalayan path passage, rebirth. Certain times and occurrences within each life transforms that life forever. Sometimes they occur in quiet moments. Sometimes happen as a result of challenging or traumatic events. This card explores your connection to such events and asks you to take a fresh look at how they may have influenced what is presently transpiring in your life. Within the triangle are the four mountains of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body. The symbol in the center represents um um hold a hold a significant event or insight, past, present, or future, in your awareness. Sense where it sits in your physical body. What does it feel like in your emotional body? What information does it bring to you mentally? How does it affect your spiritual knowing? Each of these insights offer guidance surrounding the lesson you have been gifted. Each provides a meaning to deeper understanding of events that transform your life and offer you rebirth. Thanks, Spirit, for the opportunity to learn, grow, and change. Know that the ultimate gifts are healing and transformation. Use the sound of Om to release any trauma and incorporate these insights into your presence. Now, if that isn't suiting, this just Spirit, come on. You are always on point. Om. Om. Mental, physical, spiritual, and mind body. In consciousness, if we can gain a grasp of all those and learn the lesson to be obedient to ourself and not react to our environment, to be reactive to other people's demons, profound changes not only in your health, your spirit, but your environment will happen. That was. Thank you, universe. Thank you. My good friend, the Sufi, Rumi. I'm just blown away. What is the message of love? For the love of ourselves, for the love of one another in the collective. Give us a final leaving card. One card. I just want one card, please, Rumi. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, you spirit, you universe, one card, message of love. You know, this is not easy, but as we deepen our consciousness and our awareness to evolve and become better humans for humanity, for our children, so we can teach them, so the future generations can know awareness is absolutely a gift. Blows my mind. And Rumi just came out with Sacred Union. Sacred Union came out last week, 4 days ago. You know, I've found myself alone a lot of the time, but I'm never separated. For the love and the happiness I hold inside of me and the practices of manifestation, I truly always feel loved. And ultimately, this is not about another person. That sacred union is truly the union between your mind, your mind body, your physical body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. Now that's where sacred union comes in. Once you achieve that sacred union, every single one of your desires, prayers, manifestations, call it whatever you want, as long as you're still doing it, is going to unify glorious from, they say, from Hermes to multiple, as above, so below, as what is it, as within, as with that, as out, something like that. But as above, so below. Your manifestations in the quantum field from the fifth dimension, sixth, seventh, eighth, 10th, 11th, 12th dimensions will come down and sit right here before you in the third dimension. Sacred union. Let's see what beautiful Rumi has to say about sacred union. Thank you, Lord. 19. Only oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is monetary, momentary. Rumi. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union, so sacred, overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now between my body and my spirit, and in yours, and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation in sacred, rapturous embrace. So shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tip the mind into empty ecstasy. Wow, that's beautiful. You lucky, lucky angel. You are you are to be blessed with sacred union. This union is of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine. That which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. There is a coming together that is destined and divine. You are to be swept up in the wave of such love. This oracle comes to you as pertinent, a a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps you have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative and set something in motion. When to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is, as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking. Beautiful, lucky angel. So your confirmation is thus: you are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now, in your surrendered state, you are seducing the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty, so keep going with the sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you are traveling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart and keep traveling along your path of love. Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. What could be more exciting? The signs coming to you with this oracle is that the great love bestowed behind the hand of grace. What this means is there is destiny at play in the matters of your heart. There is a heart healing and letting go of past obstructions, sufferings, and misunderstandings. You could say, in a way, that the great cosmic matchmaker has taken up your cause. If you're already in a relationship, expect that there will be healing of that relationship in whatever way needed. You may have no sense of how it's going to play out. It may result in a deepening of commitment to your lover, but it will certainly result in the deepening of your own commitment to love. If you're open if you are open to attracting a new and significant relationship into your life, perhaps a life partner, soul friend, or other supporters of your life journey, then the divine is hearing your call and is answering. Let go of your grip. Do not hold on to a particular person, to a particular fear or fantasy. Instead, open your arms as if expecting your lover to run straight into them. For what could be more perfect than a divinely sanctioned relationship entering into your life? It will move you. It is likely through romance, but it could be through soul satisfying partnership. The soul for whom you have been waiting, so your life path and heart inspired work can continue to develop. It could be through the presence of a child or even a coming together of your own inner masculine and feminine, so that you finally have a clear sense of your purpose in life, the, the means through which to take action on it. I'm just speechless right now, peoples. Thank you for bearing with me. Even if that action is to surrender yet again. This oracle also comes with a particular piece of guidance for you. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, what has appeared to fail, what has been loved, and what has been lost, there is only one truth that will prevail in your life without failure, without expectation, and that is love. It is all you are truly seeking, and it is behind every life experience seeking you. Don't stand back from it. Don't put yourself aside. Turn down your eyes and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. You start walking and living in the love and the light. You find that sacred union of your inside of those duality energies and blend them together. Find that sacred union. It's all I've ever wanted. I was told the other day by somebody, I'm too old to dream. I'm too old to change. I can't take that for an answer. I'm 47 years old. I've lost everything and made it all back. I will never give up on love. I'm not going to ever give up on the fairy tale of all the Disney movies I've watched. I believe that we're all destined to find love and true love as long as we have the ability to cut the people and the places and the environments out of our life to guide us into a sanctified, beautiful, loving relationship that we so desire and love. The sword of truth speaks. Those cards don't lie. Spirit knows that this eclipse season is going to eclipse people out of your life. With that said, with every door that closes, a new one opens. Peace, love, and happiness. Deuces, babies and girls. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me if this works for you. I love you guys, and I want to keep doing these. And thank you for my new subscribers. We're almost to 30. Woo woo!